Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here with the FXAUUSD.com. And first of all, welcome to the video. So this video is just a recap of April's Forex trading performance, and we're going to get into it now. It was another great month. It didn't end so well last week on our weekly positions. We had our first losing week in, I think, 8 weeks. And yeah, so that happens. We're going to go over the trades now that happened this week. First off, we're going to show the actual results for April 2021. Okay, so like I said, another great month. On the weekly trades, we managed to bank around 450 pips. That went up to around nearly 750 on the based off the extra daily positions. Okay, so let's have a look at the trades. We only had 11 signals this week, or sorry, this month on the daily trade, weekly trades. It was a slow month trade-wise, but we still managed to profit. The markets didn't really move much this month until really this week. Okay, so 5th, so you can see the first week of April we had two trades. One great trade on the British pound Swiss franc, that was 250 pips, and then a nice trade on the CAD yen, got us around 340 pips for that week. Okay, the next week was the 12th of April. Okay, very slow week, only had two positions, 120 pips. We had a couple of extra daily trades that week that bumped that up a bit. The week after that, we got 170 pips, two trades again, Euro Japanese Yen and Swiss franc Japanese Yen. Okay, and this week we had a bit more action, and we had 5 trades. 2 of them got stopped out, which compared to, we had a 8-week winning streak. Okay, we don't think we had one losing trade in 8 weeks, so losses were bound to come. We had a nice turnaround on Friday on a few of our positions, basically on the Kiwi Yen, Aussie Yen, and Euro Yen. So that brought that loss down to minus 180 pips. And we had a few nice daily trades on Thursday and Friday that banked us around an extra 100 pips. Okay, so if we look at the actual Copier, Forex Copier Pro tracked account. Okay, so you can see we started this account in January. Okay, we started with let's see, 85k, and okay, we're going nicely. We had a drawdown in February. Okay, and you can see we've gained all that back over over March and April, and we're back to all-time highs on this account. Okay, you can see we had this dip down last week, and it's moved back up nicely towards the end of the week when we closed our positions, thanks to the turnaround on these positions, and the daily positions banked us an extra few pips on that. Okay, 3.4% if you're looking at a trading account might not seem much, but again, we control risk and we like growth over time. You can see on our accounts here, we average around 3 to 4% a month trading conservatively. We had a drawdown in February, and we've gained that back pip wise. Okay, you can see that the pips we actually average on this account is January around 800. We had that losing month in February where we lost 977 pips. We gained that exactly back in March, and this month, thanks to our weekly positions and daily positions, we banked around 773 pips on this account. Okay, you can actually track this account. There will be a link below in the video, or if you're access this video via email, there will be a link in the email. Okay, and you can also download this Excel file where you can actually track our trading, every trade we take each week. Okay, so that's the account there. You can see we're a nice profit on this account. It is growing nicely, and yeah, so this week's trades, we'll go over a few of the trades that happened this week. The first one is on the USD CAD. Okay, we're going to have a look at the USD CAD and see what went wrong on this position. Okay, and let's have a look at the monthly position. Okay, so basically the reason I was taking this position was we're at this area here on the monthly charts. Okay, I was expecting some support coming in this area here. Okay, and if we look at the weekly, okay, this was the area here that I was targeting. So we had the monthly area, monthly buy area, demand area, what do you want to call it, and we had this weekly area inside this monthly. Sorry, it's playing up with me a bit today. Okay, so yeah, basically the reason I was looking to trade this week at 124 200 was I seen the market coming back down. We had this initial bounce, market coming back down to the zone, so I was just, my play was it come down here, test this level and rally back up. That did not happen. It continued down through, and yeah, we got stopped out on this position. Still a good position that I'm liking to likely enter next week. So this will likely be one of my positions next week. Just didn't work out. Some trades don't work out. It just that's part of the game. Okay, that's why we have stop losses in. So another trade was the the Euro Japanese Yen. Okay, and again we're at this monthly resistance area here where I was expecting some sort of reaction. Okay, up here on the monthly charts. If we look at the weekly, we have a weekly area right at that level. On the approach this level, we were getting divergence signals, which is a very key indicator that we could be getting a downward move. Okay, we had this nice weekly level here that the markets went straight into last week and tested. Our entry was 131,700. Okay, it rallied from the beginning of the week. It rallied straight up to there. We got triggered. It continued up a little bit higher on Thursday, and then Friday it dropped down, and we managed to get around 20 pips on that position. This is likely to continue down, so there's probably a trade I will take again next week also. But very basic setup. This weekly level here at a monthly resistance. Daily chart, we had this last divergence signal here. This is I like to call this a fakie. Okay, the market breaks up through to test a higher level, and then it will continue down. Okay, so yeah, that was the reason for that trade. It went straight to our entry, but just didn't have enough time at the end of the week to let this drop a little bit further to bank some more pips. Next trade was on the Aussie Japanese Yen. Okay, and basically I'm just playing this resistance here. You can see a strong resistance here on the weekly charts. The market has rallied up into it. It started to move sideways, and I was just playing this at 80. Let's say I was just playing this line at the top of the move at 84,400. It popped up a little bit higher, and it came back down on Friday. Okay, like all these yen pairs. Okay, basically it was just testing up here. Okay, this is likely to continue down in the coming weeks. If it doesn't, if this area gets broken, we are likely continuing up to the next level up, the next step up in this move. The next area where you would expect selling pressure would be up here. And if you're looking to get back in this position, again, I wouldn't enter it here. Maybe on a, yeah, I'd wait till I get up here to sell this. Okay, selling levels, buying areas on this here, I said would be down here for me. Okay, if I was looking to get back in on the buy side, would be around 8,500 or 74, around 75 area. Okay, so, and you can see that nicely on the monthly charts. This could continue up higher into this area here. Shorter term, it has to break out of this area here first. Okay, I will not, longer term, we will not look to sell this on a higher time frame chart until it gets up around the 88 area, or buy down towards this area down here. Okay, next one was on the last but not least was on the Kiwi Yen. I hope I'm not speaking too fast here. Kiwi Yen. Sorry, we had one on the Swiss franc yen also, which was a stop out. Don't think we went over that. No, we didn't. And if we did, you're going to see it twice. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, we got this, went blue straight through our entry and stopped us out pretty quick this week. Okay, again, I was expecting this monthly level to hold here. You can see we have a nice resistance area here on the monthly charts. Reaction here, reaction here, reaction here, reaction here. Okay, it's broke up through that. We have our monthly selling area here. You can see this was we had this drop, pause, drop. Okay, this is an area where it caused this selling. Okay, and we have another level up here in the monthly. Okay, so the markets have closed out of this area on the monthly charts. Remember, at the end of the month here, it has closed out of this area for the first time in since 2016. So that is a very, very bullish breakout there for the close. Okay, higher term. You can see it just we could take out pretty easily last week there. Our entry is 118,400. This market is likely to continue up higher towards 122,360 up to this higher level here inside this monthly. Okay, our entry was basically at this line here. We're just looking for a play here at 118,400. It didn't work. We got taken out and the market blew straight through. It closed above this kind of monthly resistance. So this is very bullish on the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Shorter term, it could come down to test this area, test 118,500, then move to the upside. We will see. And last but not least was on the Kiwi Japanese Yen. Okay. Okay, this was moving against this most of the week, and Friday it popped down. Okay, it's a very similar position to the Aussie Japanese yen. With this resistance here on the monthly, we zoom out. We have it also. You can see it all a lot clearer on the weekly charts. So I was basically just expecting a reaction up here. Okay, at the top of this move, we got in this at 78,600, and you can see it finished the week at 78,300. Okay, it moved up most of the week. It actually was a bit against us Thursday and Friday morning, and a nice drop on Friday. Banked us some pips in that. So just didn't have enough time let this to continue down. We will see what happens next week. But that was the positions we took this week. That was the results we got this month. It was another great trading month. So it was. People that are in the done for you trading service, the Forex Copier Pro, which is my new Forex trade copy service, is if you had been in this service, you would got these results. You would have banked 777 pips last month. If you want to join the service, simply click the link below. If you have any questions, let me know, will@fxace.com. Looking forward to seeing you in the group. And yeah, have a great weekend. Will over to fxace.com.